Arsenal can now sign the Premier League's third fastest midfielder for just £30 million. Arsenal, Manchester United, and Chelsea plan move for Premier League ace valued at £40 million. Welcome, fan of the world's greatest club! Come check out the latest Gunners news. Arsenal are considering signing Amadu Onana from Everton for a very low price. Onana has been an Arsenal target for a long time. The Belgian, who joined Everton from Lille in the summer of 2022, has made a big impact at Goodison Park since then. He had an impressive debut in the Premier League. Since then, several clubs have shown interest in Onana, including Arsenal. The Gunners need a new midfielder this summer, especially after Mohamed Elneny's departure and with Thomas Partey and Albert Sambi Lokonga uncertain. A new midfielder would solve many problems for Arteta, and Fabrizio Romano has reported that Arsenal are keeping an eye on Onana. Now, a report from The Sun highlighted Everton's need to sell players to comply with Premier League financial regulations. Up to 5 players could be sold, including Onana, who could be transferred to Arsenal for £30 million this summer. If Onana is available at that price, it would be an excellent opportunity for Arsenal. At 22 years old, the Belgian is an extremely talented midfielder, tall, strong, excellent in duels, and one of the fastest players in the Premier League, reaching 36.65 kilometers per hour in the 23-24 season. Onana is the complete package, and if available for around £30 million, Arsenal should try to close this deal. What is your opinion on Arsenal's potential interest in signing Amadu Onana from Everton for £30 million this summer? Arsenal is interested in signing Bournemouth's defender Milos Kyrz this summer. According to a report from Hits EC, his performances for the Cherries have made him a transfer target for Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta's team is attempting to secure his services. The defender could be sold for around £40 million, but it's uncertain whether Arsenal is willing to pay that amount. However, Arsenal isn't the only club interested in the 20-year-old Hungarian centre-back. Clubs like Chelsea and Manchester United have also been monitoring him this season. His destination is yet to be decided. At just 20 years old, he has shown enough talent to play for the country's top clubs, proving his worth in the Premier League with Bournemouth. Arsenal needs options beyond Kieran Tierney and Nuno Tavares for the upcoming season, as both players are expected to leave permanently. Meanwhile, Manchester United seeks improvements in the position currently occupied by Tyrell Malacia, who had limited playing time last season. Kyrz is already established in the Premier League and could be an ideal signing for the Red Devils. Chelsea spent a significant amount on Marc Cucurella, but the former Brighton defender has disappointed since moving to Stamford Bridge. The Blues require more quality and depth in that position, and the 20-year-old from Bournemouth could challenge Ben Chilwell for a starting role. The prospect of joining some of the world's biggest clubs is certainly appealing to the young defender, and his final destination remains uncertain. He should seek a club where he can secure regular first-team chances, as he cannot afford to be on the bench at this early stage of his career. Do you think Milos Kyrz's potential signing by Arsenal would be a good choice to strengthen their defense this season? One of the big stories to watch this summer will be Nico Williams' situation. One of the most talked about players in Europe in the last 48 hours. The 21-year-old has been in excellent form during Spain's victory over Italy on Thursday, sparking considerable speculation about his future. Barcelona in particular has been heavily linked with Williams, with reports suggesting they view him as their main target in the transfer window. However, according to Fabrizio Romano, there are no advanced negotiations between the player and any club at this time. Media attention has intensified around Nico Williams in recent days, especially after his impressive performances in the European Championship. His release clause is €58 million, and it's expected that his situation will be clarified after the tournament, not during it. Despite previous interest from Chelsea, there are currently no advanced negotiations, primarily due to Williams' high salary in addition to the release clause. Barcelona has shown significant interest, but the feasibility of the deal depends on financial fair play issues. Other clubs such as Arsenal, Liverpool, and Bayern have shown interest in the past, but are now focused on other options like Olise. Now, we await concrete developments. As mentioned by Romano, Barcelona's main challenge will be financially structuring the deal for Williams. Athletic Bilbao is unwilling to negotiate with any club, meaning any interested party will have to pay his full €58 million release clause. Currently, this seems unfeasible but could become possible with significant sales in the coming weeks. Arsenal is close to finalizing a high-value signing of Sporting Lisbon's standout Victor Gyökeres. According to the Portuguese newspaper Leonino, the Gunners are willing to pay nearly €100 million for the 26-year-old player, following his excellent form in the 23rd and 24th seasons. Gyökeres' performances have gained attention, potentially leading him to soon make a major move to the Emirates Stadium, fulfilling Mikel Arteta's search for a prolific forward. The numbers are impressive. In his first season in Portugal after switching from Coventry City to Sporting, Gyökeres scored 43 goals and provided 15 assists in 50 official games, making him one of Europe's most sought-after players. His form has not gone unnoticed, with Arsenal identifying him as the ideal solution to Arteta's need for a centre-forward who can replace Gabriel Jesus. However, Gyökeres' numbers may be deceiving. Despite it being his first season in the top-tier football of Europe's 5 major leagues, after quiet loan spells during his time at Brighton and Hove Albion, he is now 26 and at his peak. Yet, uncertainties surround his potential success, especially as Arsenal plans to sign him for several years, keeping him at the club until his mid-30s. While open to selling him for a lower price in the future, Gyökeres remains relatively unknown, and adapting to the fast-paced Premier League could prove challenging. Recent examples of Primera Liga forwards struggling in major leagues, like Darwin Núñez at Liverpool and Goncalo Ramos at Paris Saint-Germain, serve as a cautionary tale. Arsenal should heed these experiences before making a significant investment in a player who could end up as another case of what could have been. Dear fan, what is your opinion on Arsenal's potential €100 million signing of Victor Gyökeres? Thank you for watching until now. Until next time.